before, and so I know we are on the way before. Here we go, and so one of the pace cars actually, oh yeah, and here's there, and so a lot of time we were on the way before, and look at how many cars and more late model cars right now. And so we're getting rolled right now up this race. And then we open this race right now, and we have Austin, Darren, and Rob, Austin, Darren over here, and we're getting closer right now. And second time of this race right now. We are having a great time in this race right now. So the pace car is out right now, and we're ready to roll. And right now, we're getting closer right now, and now, are you ready, guys? And green flag. Side by side. Here we in. Right now, we're getting closer right now. This is the free ride, and Jaden is over here right now, and the number 44 is Rob is in there, and more drivers since we're getting closer right now, and Cody War is on the hook side and side by side, and look at how side by side is, and we're all good right now. We are just like really good right now, and oh, we have a contact. No way, upside down. They are crashing. All of them crash. Caution is out, and Tony is out in the race. What a huge crash. Look at this. We're checking what happens. So right now, we're checking, look at this. Holy moly. There was no way, how did he get out here in this race? Right now, he actually out in the race right now. And we're checking what happens in the race. So right now, after he was actually been racing right now, and we're checking rest of the drivers is claims to be of the driver, that was a hard wreck what we have here. And after this, look, second by side by side. After it got crashed right out, and look at this. And so he was, and Steven, Terror actually hit right now. And after this, look, he pushed him, and after few wide, look, it was a hard wreck right here. And look at this. Tony was up here, and he thrown up. And look, he was throwing up at one time. And we're going back to what happened. The driver named, and we're checking the number 59. We're checking. So it's Jamie Jr. And after he fell, he was out in the race. What a crazy scene that we have here. Right now, we are in a caution flag right now. And more drivers is, oh, that's okay right now, is Right now we have Rob and Stella Mary. It's in the costume right now, and then we got Gavin. He's in the wall right now, and then we don't know why he's in the wall. I think he actually was crashed in this scene. And now we're checking more drivers, and we got Kevin. He's out in the race right now, and looks like he's out in the race right now, and side by side, and then we just like sends Dan back in. Well, we have the lead. Right now we were just checking where we just make sure that it's on. Since then, back and then, we checked any more drivers, and so he was fixing, and he's in concussion. And the number 41, he was got been retiring, and that means he was got been retiring. And right now we're still on racing, and we got Cody Warwar and more drivers, and we got Andy. And so right now we're just on the third lap, and then, but we think this race was got been wrecked. And right now we're just on the caution right now, because right now we have like more laps to go. And so right now we're on the way. Like, we hope so, because we back into what happened, he was like, and before it happens, since then, that we are on the foot lap what we have here, and that means we have 5 laps. And right now we're checking all drivers. Any more drivers, they are definitely here, and we have and we got Gavin. He's driving, and he is, all of them are in the last strip right now. And we got Gavin over here, and then we check right now we are just checking the cars, and we don't know why, and we're checking see if Gavin is in there. And right now we are check, and right now it's just we have a few laps to go, because we're waiting to the, and all the cars is like testing something, and we are just like belong here because he was in full direction. And right now, after it done, hit the laps, and that means who will win first and in the series. But we're gonna win about $100 billion. And right now we are on 6 laps. We are on 6 laps right now, because we know we got crashed right now, and what we think for this honor of this race right now, and what we hope, we have like 6 more laps, and but we were synced before, and more drivers is now actually returning, and we hope, because we know what is the one driver he was in, because we know, and stuff like that. We are on full direction, and we are on the way, like, we're on the way before it happens. And right now we're, and here's Stella Mary, she was in there, and right now we're on the way right now, and we hope this race is gonna happen, and we're on the way right now. We are so close right now. We are in so close right now. So right now we got Andy. He's still in the car right now, and then we have few drivers and so right now we're on the way right now. Starcar is gonna be second time right now, and green flag. Here we go. Side by side, and what a! And we're checking the. So right now, Mark is in right behind Stella Mary. Free wide. And now we're checking in the cars right now. And right now, we're checking her. She's in the white now because don't know what happens. And so Stella Mary is side by side, and she was on her way right now. And then we don't know why it happens. So right now, side by side, and look how side by side is, and look how few this cars of this race. And Stella Mary is going to take the lead right now. And since then, like back in this race, she was actually been going fast right now. It happens, and I don't know why. And we hope she was okay right now, and she was made sure that anyone have actually been racing since. And war on. So right now, here's Cody Warvar, and Arnold. He was on the way right now. He was in a he actually took the race sometimes, and since then we're hoping that we driver be safe in the water. And right now, we're checking a few laps right now, and we'll hold on. And so right now, we're just seeing this one driver's. And here's Cora. She was over here right now. I think you see the number 95. I mean, not 95. I mean, 92. She was actually been racing since she was. And then we don't know. And here's Austin Cab. Austin Cab is on Fruitway, and here's Gavin. He's and right now we're on the way. Since we're checking all the drivers. Oh, okay, right now this is a allegedly drivers and free ride right now, and then she okay, so close right now, and look how so close right now it is, like really close right now, and so right now Stella just took the lead right now, and we're on the second time in this race. So right now we're on full direction, and here's Stella, and she was in the race right now. Since back in like early 2010s. She was actually in the late model cars because she was in. Since then, like I think not like late model. I think she was in the lightning car because she was been practiced a lot. Because I think she was since then after she says that she was been graduated, she was worried that the car was like since then that because as she was getting worried that she's been practiced all seconds of the any more drivers. And look how free wide Freddy is in close right now. Since and see, and that was close. Right now, Richard actually getting closer right now because make sure the drivers but the drivers actually saved themselves right now because since then it was like before it happens. So we have we got right now we're checking our. And then we're checking Junior is in. So you have Junior's over here. And side by side. And it was like back and side by side. Here's Leon over here. And she took the lead right now. And we show no everything contact right now. And see, she was actually like since then and before it happens. And right now, since then, it was like anytime in her race right now. And so. And when we have free ride, we have like 40 laps, and we don't see any contact right now. And then we check it out where we have more any contacts right now. And so, and it's side by side, and we got Mike Alien Ender. Mike Ender is in now. Like, and so we're checking the. She was just like. Very close right now, and she was over here right now, and she was okay right now, and it was like second time, and so close right now, it was like very close right now, and so Leon came, I mean not Leon, and so Leon is like fall straight, and then she was left behind, and so right now over side by side, we were just like checking to see that she was, and so look how far it happens, and we have 14 laps. According to 14 laps of what we have here, and so, and we know she is a quickest driver what we have here, and in Starcar's history. And right now, we're just checking to see more drivers have been contact right now. And no serious contact right now. We are okay right now. We're okay right now because right now, we forgot the... And so we're going to check out any updates right now. We have an update right now. The Mason Circus have been finally out right now. The Mason Circus, the last act, was actually released. And right now, we're like a couple of 3 weeks then and back. Since then, you could actually watch it on feeders soon. Right now, and then seconds back in. And so we'll talk about the end of this race. And so, and if it happens, and so here's Austin Cap is over here. Austin Cap is right behind her. She was right behind him, and I think here's Stephen Austin. Stephen Austin is here, and we're checking free ride, and it is like doing okay right now. It is like since then, and here's Austin. Austin just took the lead right now, and we'll think right now it's just like full direction, and they took the right now. She took it, and they are hoping And so Austin is over here right now, side by side. And so Elliot Mikey, the number 40, he was like doing okay. Right now he's in fall direction, and before it happens, right now all the drivers happen since this race, and so we're very tight right now. It is like very tight right now. It's just like hoping before it happens, and so here we go. So what actually we're checking, we have and so the number 8, he was got been retiring. I think he was we don't see the number 8 over here. I think he's left the race right now, and we're hoping, and we're checking, we're missing right now, and side by side, and look how side by side is way tight over here. It was like since then it's just the since then we're on the lead right now, and we are on 18 laps. We're on 18 laps of what we have here before. So Mark is few wide, and Stella's actually took the lead. She was actually taking the lead right now. She actually been since then she was in, and she took the lead right now, and yes, and caution flag over here, and it would check. Oh gosh, we have a contact over here. That is actually contact right now. We have a caution flag over here. We're checking what happened to the numbers. It was in 18 laps. It was in 17 laps. So let's check what happened. So right now we're checking what happened in the first time. Oh look. So right now we're checking, and we're checking what happens. And I know I'm getting worried that if he got crashed in the, I think if that one driver actually crashed in the lake, I'm sure it happens. So right now we just checking what happens in this race right now, and we don't see the serious crash right now. I think since then, and it's just like, and a few drivers is just like behind it, and we don't know why, how he actually got crashed right now, and we don't know why. I think he actually crashed right now, and I think there was Luke, and he was in practice right now, and we're checking what happens. And we don't know, we can't see, and Steven was, I think he was like only one to race right now, and we're checking what happens in the first step, and in free ride he was, oh, I missed something, but let's check out what happened in and oh my gosh, it was Junior. So right now we're checking Junior was happening now, because since then it is just not Junior. I think it's just like, okay, oh gosh, that was like a hardest wreck we have here. Look at that. Right now it is just a hardest wreck right now. We're checking what happened, and right now it is just like, alright, we're checking. And so we're checking, and so it was that one driver is, we're checking, and we're checking is CJ Michael, and Cody War, and Daniel Jr. And it says then after this he bumped to Steven and bumped to Junior. He went flying to an L. It got very shocking right now. It was a little bit shocking right now. It's just One big record we have here. What a shocking record we have here. What a strangest record we have here. This is like Balan and like before it happens. And now he was out in the race right now. What a drag fall. And we're checking. And we're checking right now. We're checking all the drivers okay right now. And we're checking in the second time. And so right now I think that Freddy happened took the lead right now. We were just checking the in the scene right now, and before it happens, the who last that got crashed right now is like Balan. And so we have 20 laps of what we have here, and so right now we have he and Mr. Steven, he's retiring, and that means he was got retiring. And we have more drivers have been retiring. All that happens, and so right now we don't see the any more drivers like Junior. Junior is not here, and I think he's out in the race right now. And since then, but before it happens, it's just like since all the drivers have been since it was happened, and now we're gonna take a moment right now. We'll be right back. And we are back right now. We're on the way right now. And green flag. Here we go. Side by side. And Gavin Marchand. Gavin Marchand is in the lowest part. That is... Wow. That was in the... Right now we have few wide. And so Gavin Marchand is... And so right now we have Freddie right now. And we're... Free wide right now. We're... Took the lead. And look how... far away. How look, and we're on second, and so Mary is in the free wide, and we'll check it where. And so right now, she took the lead. And she took the lead right now. She's the lead right now, and we have more laps to go right now, and side by side. Well, on the second time, she is over here right now. She is in the less in the scene right now. We are on the second, where there's like, there are like VOD drivers is in a race right now, and went out side by side, and we're so close, and what a close run. So we're checking. And we got the smoke over here. "26 laps." We're on 26 laps right now, and she was in the lead right now. Side by side. So right now we're in side by side, and we're checking. And then he's in the first line right now, and right now is gotten since then, and we're checking all the. So Stella Mary's Mamma mia, that is like far apart in there. And so right now, we're getting closer right now, and side by side, we're just checking. So we have free ride right now. This is a free ride over here right now, and it's free right now. We're just checking. No cushions out right now. And it's like very long, and so she isn't in the chase right now, and that means she. And watch out the cars, and watch out Richard's car. His car was low right now, and Leon took the lead right now. He is in the lead. And we're on far apart, and we're checking. So why it happened, and so she took the lead. No way. She took the lead since she's on the way. She was fighting it, and so was getting on. Side by side, and we have 30 laps to go. That means 30 laps. And so here's Gavin. He's over here. Side by side. We have 40 laps. 41 laps. There we go. And coming in closer in age. And so she was by hand. She was on her way. Here's Leon. I think he's taking the lead. And he's gonna take the lead. So close. And I heard that car crash. We don't see it, and well, good. Everything is good. So right now, there's no way. How is side by side? Side by side. And checking of any more cars over here. And that means we're good right now. She is in the lead right now. And so we'll be right back. We're back right now, and we have a caution flag. We're just checking what happens. It looks like we have other drivers, and it got been caution right now. And we're checking what happened in the race right now. So right now, we are in a caution right now. We're just kind of confused right now, and we're going back what happens. And we found this car, and we got the crash. It gotta be a... I think we gotta be as Austin Cab Astley crash, and he was in the race right now. And we're checking what happens. So right now, since then, after his crash, his crash right now, and he slides up and crash. And he was out in the race right now, and Leon was spinning down, and he slide. And I think he Astley slide right now. Right now, he's Astley slide right now. He is Gubbin slide right now. Like, since then, and we're on Astley's Gubbin. And Gubbin Astley crash right now. It is like no crash, and then we don't see. And if some cars and some drivers as they fell off in the lake, but in the ocean, that means it caused very death right now. And look at this. Right now we're checking what happens. Right now, it's just only one crash. So right now we don't see Austin. Here's Austin. He's in the race right now, and I say that means everything is okay. No acid crash, and that means everything is fine. So right now, we'll be right back. So right now, we're back right now. We're checking what's going on over here, and that means we have more time of this race right now. We have since we have all this something it is actually very long right now. We have before and all right. We have a few more laps, and we'll be right back. We have more time right now, and I think we'll be getting less closer in this race. We hope. Let's see. So right now, and here's Gavin. He was over here, and more drivers, and Cora and Sarah Mary will be in the lead right now, and Andy will be in the lead soon. I'm sure we're on the second one, and we'll hope in no times and back in the den. So right now we're on the way before. So green flag. Here we go, guys. Andy is actually left side, and what a drag through. And they're in the, and that means, so that, oh gosh. I think more drivers is in the pit crew right now, and who will win in the race right now, and warp. So right now we have 39 laps, and that means that one driver named one of the drivers is Austin Cap is in there. He's actually took the lead, and he actually took the lead. That is kind of confused me. Since then, and Austin cab is on the way. I think he's been side by side since. Here's Cora right now. It's just like. So right now we're just checking the drivers, and so we don't see more drivers, and I think Stella Mary's out in the race right now, and we don't see if she was. I think she's taking the break right now, or is she tired? So right now we're all, and so. So side by side, and well, I'll be right back right now, and we make sure that we are okay. We'll be right back. And we have a contact right now. Oh, gosh! Andy Asley hit very hard. He is Asley. No way. Looks like... It looks like Andy is Asley out in the race right now. Look how crash. And so... Contact right now. That is the hardest crash right now. That is shocking right now. That is a... We have a lost driver, and so more drivers have been injured right now. We're checking what happens, and so right now we're checking Rob what happened right now, and so we're checking what happens. So right now we're checking Rob is in like save by stage. I think this one driver he actually crashed, and we don't know why is Rob actually crashed right now, and I hope so that. I think it was... So right now, I just missed something, and right now we're just checking what's going on. And we are just like, sure what's going on over here, and It looks like it was got been the biggest wreck by all. And so after it got crashed, and that means it was him he actually did, and then he bumped to him, crashed him, and after this, and after that happens, one of the drivers happened crash, and Cora went flying in the air! No way! That was a shocking crash right now, and more drivers have been crashed, and that is a shocking crash. Right now, we're checking right now, and we'll see what happens since what happened with Cora, and so she was thrown up like a bird. And that means that back at what happens, since then, it was like before it happens, and it was like since then, it was like happened in stage 2. I think he hit very hard, and after he actually hit very hard, it was like very caused damage. That is a shocking crash right now. And after this, and it happens, look. After it happened, the crash, look. Oh, gosh. That is complete horror crash. This is a shocking crash right now. That is a horrible, horrible crash right now. I hope he was okay. And so right now, and we're checking the number, and that means, and here's Cora, and that was a hard crash, and he was thrown up, and she crashed very high, and she went flying, and she was crate to the bro over. And she was in deep, deep crash. And that means that was the hardest crash I have never seen in the race history. And Starcar's history. And then we just see, and we got, oh gosh, and he was crashed, and he was flying, and that was few cars. It has got been crashed right now. That is no way how it got been crashed. More drivers have been crashed, and he was flown up like a bird. He was crashed very hard. Look at this. More cars have been flying to air, wrecking himself, and crashing since. That is a horrible crash we have here in the Starcar Cup Series history. That is a shocking crash right now. And what on fall direction, and we hope. And then that means we have Austin Dillon, and we'll be right back. We're just checking what happens in the news.
Drivers, to your cars.
We are live right now. We are so back right now. we're just making sure we are just need to talk right now. Right now we have a sad announcement right now. We have a bad announcement. The race got been canceled right now. We lost Richard, and that means he was the greatest NASCAR. He was the greatest stock car driver since He joined in. He joined in back in Ghost Rider series, and I mean not Ghost Rider in the race right now in Chicago Motor Speedway, and that means he joined NASCAR, and then that means he joined in stock car series, and he was got been killed, and so right now we are excited to see him to the lost, the famous drivers, and so join us, and so right now, and that means he was born in 1981, died in 2026, and that means his life has got been lost. But before his death, 1,000 drivers will be sank before, and more drivers had to honor him before he died. And it was happened and since, and back in his race right now, and we have a big contact right now. It's since it happens, it was happens in the it was happened in the so back in so in 44 laps, and one driver was complete injured, and in one time 3 seconds he was hit very hard. He got been injured himself, and Rob was got been injured. He was rushed to a hospital where we hope he was okay. And so the sad news is we lost Richard. He was he was part in the Red Bull series, and before he's that, he died. Right now, join us. We sad to see him. And since join us, we hope he is okay. So right now, he was the greatest. He was the greatest NASCAR driver. I mean, he was the greatest of Star Cars, and that means the race got been canceled because his death. So we're checking in the leaderboard right now before it happens. Right now, we don't see the leaderboard, and I think the race have been canceled. So right now, for the greatest race car driver, for the greatest NASCAR driver, and the greatest stock car driver. And that means he was gone. And so, right now, we lost him. Thank you to win the race. And so, thank you.
Alexa Maria Siddiqui said baby how woof woof. Alexa Maria Siddiqui said did. Alexa Maria Siddiqui said you. Alexa Maria Siddiqui said die. Alexa Maria Siddiqui said miss. Alexa Maria Siddiqui said Vox come join us.